And we are live. Hi, guys. Hello. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Thank you for joining. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, good evening, wherever you're going to be seeing this from. I thank you. Welcome, guys, to a quick chat. Today, I have two ladies with me, phenomenal ladies, and we're going to be sharing with you today, as my topic suggested, learning and earning, but it all starts with our mindset. Mindset is the key. But before we hop into that, I'm going to go around the table real quick so we can introduce yourself. This is my business page. I'm an online business owner. If you're seeing me for the first time, which I don't think you've seen me for the first time, my name is Katie and I live here in Ontario, Canada. I'm a mom. I work a corporate 9 to 5. And 2 years ago, I started this online business. So, add to my many hats, I'm a proud online business owner. And as I said, I have two Amiyadi, two Jamaican, two phenomenal women with me here today. And we're going to have a really, really good discussion. So, grab tea, grab drinks, grab beer. And it cool is 10 centimeters of snow here in Ontario. So, grab hot chocolate and sit back and relax and enjoy. And of course, feel free, to drop your questions and be a part of the discussion. So, guys, the floor is yours. Please, ladies, introduce yourself.
Hello. Good night, good morning, good evening, good day, wherever you're watching from. My name is Jody Barnyardi, and I am here in the United States. I am a retired healthcare worker. I retired at 35, and I am running my very own online business. Yes, thank you. So I'm very proud to be here with Kadeen and Charmaine tonight. We're gonna chat it up. We're talking about mindset, and how we would need to shift our mindset so that we can actually become our own boss, CEOs, because having the mind of a 9 to 5 employee, I always I
Mhm.
mix up the two. Oh God.
Yeah.
Employee is different from the mindset of a CEO. And a lot of us want to embark in that space, but we have to shift our mindset in order to even make that happen. So, but I'm very glad to be here. Yeah. So,
Thank you, Jody.
yeah.
All right, my people, I'm Charmaine, and I am from Jamaica too. And I am a yardie from country girl. And I came to this country a few years ago. And I'm telling you, I'm a healthcare worker, and I am also a part of this amazing online business community. So that makes me a CEO. I am an affiliate marketer. So guess what? Just chime in, listen to us. We have many gems to drop with you, a lot of things to lift your spirit up, and to just let you know that whatever seems impossible to you, to let you know that it is possible. So thank you, Kadeen, for having me. And I'm here. We're just gonna chat it up as Jody said. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, thank you. And guys, we're gonna jump, into it. And I'll start off by saying this mindset is like a big topic for me, or just something that I'm always mindful of, where I am, what I'm thinking, what I'm learning, what I need to unlearn, relearn. And I just think it's a good conversation, for us to have today when it comes on to our online business, because mindset is not just about, okay, our personal life. It's needed here in order to grow, a successful business. And as I said, we're just going to talk about it today, how it's important when you incorporate it in your online business. A lot of times, we jump into business thinking, okay, it's just to, make some money, and the strategy, and, the commission and the bonus and the profits and so on. But your mindset is a part of it, because your business will go and grow as far as your mindset goes, right? So I'm just
Mm-hmm.
kind of just going to open up the floor to Jody first, just to kind of, bring us to that place around mindset on our business, and how you kind of view it for us to be, successful in an online space, incorporating our mindset.
Okay. Well, there's a lot that we would need to embark on when it comes on to mindset. But I think the most important thing that we need to understand, and I'm gonna just put it out there, right? All of we want money. All of us want to make money. We want to be able to earn. And that's nothing is wrong with that. I mean, money they here. The earth is the world is abundant. There's no lack and there's no scarcity. However, we you can't say you want more money and you don't have a plan, right? You
Mm-hmm.
need some sort of direction in which the money is going to flow to, right? And a lot of us, want to make a lot of money, but we not have a plan. We not have no goal. We not have nothing written down on paper, at least for say, all right, this is what I'm aiming for, right? 2026 is coming. What is the goal that we have that we want to achieve for the next year? Not for we not have that, right? But we want to make more money. We want to come out of the situation that we are in order to make more and wanting to make more money. But you need to have a goal. You need to have a plan, so that you can have some kind of guidance and direction. So that's the first thing that we need. We need to have a goal and a plan, right? In my opinion, that's the first thing. The second thing is you have to have faith. You have to move in faith. Faith over fear. A lot of us are afraid of embarking on something new or wanting to do something that we love, right? Some of us have great ideas, but we're just kind of afraid. And we're thinking we don't have the money in order for these things to come into place. The resources come after the plan, right? You put the plan in motion by actually taking the first step, and that is how money come. That was the same thing with me when I started this business. Our business requires, it has multiple investments, and I wasn't sure how I would get the investment, but I knew I wanted to do this business. I mean, no, not never did I go stop me, right? So when I took the first step and I embarked on the business and I saw what was required, and I was thinking about it, I was dreaming about it. When I go on my bed, me I think about it. I'm get up in the morning, me I think about it, and I was able to start in 3 weeks. So you have to move, you have to take action, right? You have to think about how you want, what is it that you want to achieve. Your thoughts will easily will manifest your reality, and that is exactly what happened with me. But
True.
it's see the goal what I want, and I thought about it, and then actually I started to get ideas on how to actually come up with the money.
Yeah.
The ideas for the resources started to come into mind, and I acted upon it, and I was able to start the business. I saw it go. You don't need to know everything. The plan is not going to unfold in front of you before you can actually take action. And I saw it go. That is not how it works in anything. You have to actually just take one step at a time, and everything will actually unveil before you. All right. So that those are just a few things that I wanted to mention first. I don't know if anybody else want to chime in, but so what we'll cover, we'll cover, you need to have a plan,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And in order for money to come to your money flow, what else? You need to have faith.
Faith, and you need to take that first step.
Take action.
Yeah, take
That's it.
action. So a
Take
plan, we know we want money, we know we want to start the business, but as you said, have a plan where the money gonna go, why you need to start it, why you need to earn. Like, have that plan in your mind. Don't just say, oh, I want to make some money. Know where you want to go, why you want to earn, that kind of a thing. And as you said,
mhm.
now you're gonna have faith that, okay, yes, the money gonna come and it's gonna work. Then as you said, no, take the first step, take action. It's when you take action, then the next thing is gonna follow. I think there's a saying that says you don't need to see the whole staircase. You just need to take the step that is in front of
Exactly.
you, right? And that
Right.
that is how it go with this business. So don't sit back and say, oh, I would want to do the business, but I don't know how I'm gonna start, or I don't know, where I'm gonna get the step out in faith. think, as you say, when you manifest, like see it happening for you. And it's funny, Jody, these are things that at this, new age that I'm learning, like, to manifest things, see it, feel it, know that it's already happening. And yeah, you will just see these things,
Mhm.
happen in your life. I made a post today that, life will meet you at your level of audacity. And what I mean by that is that have the audacity to dream big. Say, listen, in a 6 months' time at this matter, don't say, oh my God, me can't have a thing said. No, dream big, and life will rise up to meet you. Like, dream, it will meet you at you. Have the audacity to think that, so I'm gonna try save up this, or me wonder that life, it will show up.
Yes.
But first you have to be able to see it, and take that step. Charmaine?
Yeah.
As you said, like for example, think big, as they have this saying and said, when you're creating your goals, you have like goals that are, you just say, okay, that you can reach, and some goals that's way beyond your limit. So you're gonna
Yes.
stretch, you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna stretch as much as you can to reach that limit, because you know that, listen, it's hard, but that's what is gonna let you grow. You know what I mean? And the type of mindset that we have is positive and negative mindset, as the saying is saying, right? Like, the positive mindset helps you to see opportunity in every obstacles. Every
Right.
obstacles, as Jody would have said earlier, she didn't know where she was getting the money from, the funds to start her business, but she knew she had to get it. So because of that positive mindset, she seek out the opportunity, because she knew she must overcome that obstacle. So it was a positive, growth oriented mindset. And for people now who have the negative mindset, they block their own self because they're fixed on the negative, and it blocks their progress. It just entirely block your progress in every era. When resources come, they are not right. Oh, this is not the right thing. It's in front of you, but oh no, I don't think I can do this. This is not for me. It is a scam. It is not real, because of the mindset that they're so fixed on the negative mindset. So it's important. So you're going to replace now your fear with faith. So you
Yeah.
know you're fearful, but you have the faith to know that, okay, I can make it. As I said, the goal is big, but you're going to do what you have to do to attain, to reach, to fulfill it. You set a time to it, as I said earlier, this time next year, as the Bible had said, when Elisha spoke to the Shunammite woman and told her, this time next year you're gonna bear a son, right? And
Mm-hmm.
and and it happened. So it is telling
Yes.
us to put a time on things. Also, Habakkuk 2 verse 2, the biblically tell us, write the vision and make it plain that they who read,
Yeah.
right? So it is telling you that these things will come to manifestation, when you write it and you believe it. And that is why they said it's important to have a vision board. Put your vision board on your phone, put it on your computer, put it on something that you visualize it, you see it every day. Where do you want to go in life? What do you want to achieve? What are the steps that you got to do? And in the same sense and breath, we have plans. We have to do researches. Jody spoke about reading books the other night. Read stuff, do your research, see how you can grow. What do you need to change? What are the steps that you need to take so you can evolve, you can move from one level to the other? And surround yourself also with the people that thinks bigger than you.
Yes.
Even in this business, I'm surrounding myself with people who I can learn from, because my intention is to grow, you know
Yeah. Yes.
and I must believe that you can do it. Believe it before you actually even do it. Just believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Very important.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and and I want to piggyback on that just for a second where you talk about vision. There's another Bible scripture that says without
Faith.
vision, so without oh you go
The
without
Faith
one that
is
says without faith,
impossible.
faith without works is dead. We
no
have
like
that
they
one.
say without a vision my people perish. A
Lack
vision.
of vision, let the people
Ah,
perish.
Yes. If you
Yes.
don't have a vision, then you lack. You don't, you're not on your way to something. If you don't have any vision, then you don't know where you're going. So you don't have anywhere, you don't plan on doing anything. So therefore you don't plan on changing. You don't
Right.
plan on moving from point A to point B. You know, you're not getting anywhere. You're just stagnant, right? So if you want to progress in life and you want to actually have things going for you, and then you're wondering why you can't move from point A to point B, is because you don't have any vision, and because of that you're stagnant, which in turn is where the Bible say you're perishing, because you're not evolving, you're not growing, you know, you're not, opportunities aren't coming your way because you don't have a plan, you don't have any idea of what is it that you want to do. It doesn't need to be a big idea where you're gonna become famous, you know. You understand? It doesn't need to be anything like that, but something that can get you from where you are to where you want to be. And we can dream as big as we want. There's no, as what Kadeen said, Kadeen. May I pronounce your name properly? Sorry.
Yeah.
You know, need- yeah, you can go ahead, my dear.
No, no, and you're right. As you said, we can dream as big as we want, and it is there
Yes,
for us to achieve.
yes,
And we just have to, we just have to believe. And as you said earlier about opportunities, when you don't have plan, and as you said, opportunities will come up. But because you have that mindset of thinking it can't work for you, or you don't have a plan, or you kind of don't know what you want, or you think where you are is okay, even though subconsciously you know you want to change. When the opportunity comes up, and if your mindset is not, where it's supposed to be, the opportunity gonna pass you by, or you're gonna talk yourself out of it to say, nope, it's not for me, I can't do this, I'm okay here, even though you know that you want more out of life, you want more for yourself, and not just to stay in that current situation. So again, some of us, we have to know when to reframe the narrative. We have to know when to restructure our mindset towards growth. We have to know when to embrace some possibilities and
Yep.
opportunities, especially if we want to grow. And on top of that, especially if we want to grow in the online space. So really and truly, it's not just about the glam and the glitter and the making the money and starting, and it's about learning, earning, and growing, and it all gonna start in our mindset. Another thing that I want to touch on is that a lot of times we think that we have to be like motivated to do something already, or this is the right time. No, may I wait for the right time to feel right to do it. And I always say the right time, there's
No.
never a right time. You just have to take the time and
Hmm.
make it right. Motivation is not it is not motivation that's going to keep you going, because someday you're going to be on a high. How about the days when you're not on a high? Your mindset have to be right to know that I'm going to stay disciplined to my craft, to my art, whatever it is that I'm doing, and keep showing up even on the days when there is no motivation. So
Hmm.
we're gonna touch on that one a little bit around, there is there is no perfect time or no right time. Like the right, there's just it's just the time that you take and make it right. So kind of, we're gonna have a discussion about the people that might sit down and say, okay, I'm gonna wait for the perfect time. No, just don't feel right. But yeah, let's talk about the perfect time or the right time.
yes. So the perfect time is always no, because we live in the no. You're living in the present. Them always say, don't put off for tomorrow what you can do now. And I'm learning a lot about building my own momentum, right? So a lot of people say, yes, they're waiting for the perfect time. But when is really the perfect time? A lot of people wait until it is too late, until when their back is against the wall. And most of the time, that is when people believe that it's the perfect time, when they feel as if they have no other choice but to take the leap of faith because they are really lacking something. The perfect time to take advantage of any opportunity that allows you to excel is always the right time, right? Investing in yourself, investing in your future, starting an online business like we are a part of now. It is always the right time to take the leap of faith and do something good for yourself, right? You need to understand that the mindset that you would need to have to know that you need to jump at opportunities that you are seeking. A lot of us pray for opportunities, and when the opportunities come, right, some of us don't know how to identify the opportunity, or we don't have the mindset to gravitate towards the opportunity. We don't have the formula, we don't have the correct formula,
Or quick,
right?
I'm not time, we're not ready.
Hmm?
Yeah, or you might get, oh, it's not time yet, I'm not ready.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So because remember, if you are looking for an opportunity, right? If you have the slightest thought of wanting to make more money, the opportunity will always come. Whatever you ask for or whatever you pray for in the universe, God always are gonna deliver. The thing is, he doesn't deliver in the way that you think. It just gonna come as opportunities, and you have to seek out the opportunity. Not seek out, but be able to identify the opportunity,
Yep.
right? Sometimes the opportunity can come in at the worst way, where you'd have thought that, and most people would say scam, right? Now, a lot of people also have been scammed before in the past, and this is another thing that stopped people from taking advantage of opportunity. I can't tell you how many videos I've watched with Kevin Hart, Steve Harvey, and they
Yep.
talk about a lot of times where they are falling and then still get up. When you either been scammed or you make a mistake, it is the stepping stone that's supposed to help propel you. It's not supposed to keep you back. It's how you perceive things. If you have been in a scam, or you've been scammed, or whatever, right? You can learn a lot from those situations. It is how you look at it. Take from it. There's always something that we can learn, but continue, because it helps you to get better, right? It helps you to learn something, and you take it and you use it to your advantage in the next stage, and the next stage, and the next stage, right? We are our own, what you call it now? We are the person that is either going to keep us down or
Or,
elevate us.
or elevators. Yep.
It's always up to us. So you have to be able to notice opportunities when they come, and you have to believe that you can do it. Self belief is very, very important. Take the bull by the horn and say, yes, this is for me, and dive right into it. If you don't
Yes,
have the right
first.
mindset, if you're filled with doubt, fear, once whatever you are thinking, it is going to project in your reality, right? So you have to actually think positive. You can't be, yeah, pessimistic. You have to be optimistic. That is how you are going to be able to move forward when you take advantage of the opportunity. And when you have this kind of mindset, may I tell you, you can move mountains. The Bible talk about that too. You know, your outlook, your inner thoughts, and your inner self. Once you are moving in faith and belief, may I tell you, the universe are gonna just line up everything for you with ease, with ease. So a lot of us are stopping and impeding our own self because of how we think, right? And don't make your past dictate your future. If you make a mistake before, don't make it dictate your future. Just learn from it and keep moving. That is it. You can't make one little and I sympathize. Listen, I think everybody has been scammed before. Me,
In
and sometimes,
some way, shape, or form. Yep.
yeah, and sometimes it is embarrassing to say that you have been, because you blame yourself, and that's one thing you shouldn't do. Never be hard on yourself and blame yourself. You understand? Because you are genuinely seeking an opportunity to help yourself, right? Unfortunately, there's people who want to take advantage of people out there. You move on for it. Don't beat up yourself. Don't blame yourself. But also don't use it as something to keep you down from moving forward. That is the biggest mistake I think a lot of people do. I salute and I admire people who have been scammed, have been taken advantage before, and they still rise above
Right.
and try to move on and try different things. That is very important.
Oh
So,
yeah, 100% Jody, and it's
mhm.
funny you mentioned that because I have somebody reached out to me today, asking about the business and so on, and they were expressing interest, somewhat skeptical or timid because they're not sure about it, and same on the same breath of fearful of being scammed and so on. And I said, listen, you have two choices. It's either you're gonna continue the rest of 2025 as you are and let 2026 come and find it the same way, or you're gonna take step out in faith, trust the process, trust your gut. Because I know you have been praying, hence why you're here, hence why you reach out to me, hence why you want to know more about the business. So you are looking, you want something. So I'm saying you have two choices. Either you're going to remain the same or you're going to step forward in faith and come and take a look at the online business. Take a look at an opportunity, that has potential to literally, change the course of your life. But it's going to start with taking that leap of faith, as we talked about earlier, and come and take a look at it. And, before Charmaine chime in, you mentioned, Steve Harvey earlier, and there was this one thing that Steve Harvey said, and I think to date I always remember it. He said, whenever time you ask God for anything, the moment you ask him for something, it's on its way. Him package it up, long time, present, wrap up, bow tie, everything, and it's on its way. What happened to us is that he don't tell us what form it's gonna come in or when it's gonna come, but it's coming. So it's now you now need to be patient and you need to now step out in faith and know that the thing that you ask him for, it's on its way. The moment you ask him, the moment you open your mouth and you say, Jesus, you see my situation, show me something that I could do, create an opportunity that I could be a part of that would help me to change my situation. Whatever it is, the moment you do that, he wraps it up. It might be this online business. You see one of us here online, talking about it, and you feel something in your gut to, hey, reach out, ask, let me get some more information. That is it. That's the nudge. Don't talk yourself out of it and say, no, it's a scam. It not work for me. It can't. No, you ask him and he must send it and you talk yourself. And then you're going to say, Lord, you not bless me. Yes, ma'am, I was, but you talk yourself out of it. So that kind of a thing. So I always say, once you ask him, an opportunity comes up. Once you're in that mindset, you're able to navigate and you will embrace opportunities and you will definitely step forward in faith. Charmaine?
Yes, and you're perfectly right on what you said. And you know what? The most successful people, they don't wait for clarity, they
Mhm.
create clarity through action. They don't wait. If you look at the most successful people and you listen to their story, you read the books that they have written, they never wait for clarity. They never wait for clarity. They never wait. They just create it through action. Take action. What are the action that you're going to take? Right? The best time to start was yesterday. And the next best time is
Yes.
today. Now. You understand? Yesterday miss you. So the best time to start was yesterday. You didn't start yesterday. So now is the best time. Go take this opportunity today because you missed yesterday. You missed yesterday. And Zig Ziglar, one of my favorite writer, as he said, you don't have to be great to start, right? But you have to start to be great.
100%. Yep.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't
I
have to be
just
great to start, but right? You have to be you have to just start and then you'll be great. So if you don't start, you won't be great. So don't worry about you don't understand technology. You don't know nothing about computer, nothing at all. The mindset, if you're willing to change your mindset, you'll change this way how you see stuff. And
Yep.
that's it. So you don't have to be great to start. but you have to
Yeah,
start to be great.
I agree. I totally agree. I just took this out of my vanity.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will
Mm-hmm.
be yours. So
Oh
the
yeah.
mistake that we make when we pray for something, we don't believe.
Really, yes.
And when you are doubting, that's when you don't believe. You see, the moment you pray for something, as what Kadeen said, it's
Mm-hmm.
on the way. God say, yes, all right. Anything what we ask for, it is given. But belief is the key word. Say the moment you ask, you
Mm-hmm.
start to doubt, the fear,
Yeah.
doubt, me not sure how this a gonna work. Me not know. And see the something here I come, see the prayer, and then
Yeah.
God deliver. So you see, as soon as you start doubt, oop, roadblock.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so God, I forgot to the doubt, the fear, and everything just and I saw it a move. I saw this a block. So it a
Yeah.
move.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's all
take
right.
this is your answer coming, and it's taking longer to get there because of your blockage. And this is what the world calls manifestation. When
Mm-hmm.
you are aligned, when your prayer is aligned with what you're asking for, if there's no blockage, it come quick.
It will manifest.
Right, but you see, if you have the doubt and the fear, where the money are gonna come from, I don't know how this is going to work, which you shouldn't know because God give you all the answers that you need. You no need for worry about how it a go work out. Him worry about that. You pray, you go read a book, you go watch some TV, you go walk your dog, you play, or do whatever you need to do to take your mind off of what you pray for, because
Mm-hmm.
believe that it is coming and left it alone. But
That's it.
when you constantly, I don't know if this is gonna happen, and you don't need to constantly pray for something either. A lot of people don't know this. You
Mm-hmm.
just pray for it, and it will happen. Because in the midst of you constantly praying for it, you are it's that is a form of doubt. Because subconsciously you don't believe that it is
That it's
coming.
gonna happen.
So
Yeah.
you keep asking, ask and believe and receive. That
Mm-hmm.
is it. Somebody on my Instagram page said that part scammed. It takes a lot to be trusting of new opportunities. I tell people when they reach out to me about the business, I don't want you to trust me. You don't need to trust me, the
Research.
individual, right? You just need to trust and believe that this opportunity will work for you.
Yes.
Once you trust and believe that it will work for you, it is going to work for you. Because
Mm-hmm.
any opportunity that you take advantage of, it don't have to work for you. And it not have nothing to do with the opportunity. Trust me. Once you, of course, do your research, right? It will work for you. Once you know that it's not a scam, it will work for you, right? That is all that you would need to do. That is it.
You're absolutely right, Jody. So, guys, as we've been saying, mindset, it all starts, in the mind, how we show up, how we feel about things, how we manifest, how we talk to ourselves, how we believe, life should be for us. So again, you're at that place, you're hoping, you're looking, you're wishing. It's now reframe the mindset. Tell
Mhm.
yourself, listen, this I'm gonna do it, whatever it is, that I'm gonna try it, it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna work. See it, believe it, you pray about it, know that it's on its way. And as Jody said, you pray about it, don't keep ciphering and deciphering and peeling back the layers and try. Don't figure out about the when. You ask for it, it's on its way. Now you just do your part. So again, if it's this business, I know, you might have seen any one of us online, or you might have seen, our online business opportunity. You want to explore, you want to take a look. Come and take a look. It don't hurt. For the mere fact you came across it, it come across your feed or your path for some reason. But you see, if you're gonna approach it from, okay, watch now, forgive me, but it not gonna work in your favor. Show up being positive, show up being optimistic, and just watch the door swing wide open for you. And guys, we're wrapping up, we're
Before
coming
you
on
cut,
in
Nadine,
towards
I
the
just
end.
want to, before you cut, um, thing. And I want to say to somebody to let them realize that, like, people are talking about they want to be perfect, perfect. Perfection is
Ah,
just it's just an illusion. You're not gonna be perfect, but progress is power. Think about the progress, the little steps that you take. Every step that you take to go higher and higher to your goal, it's progress, and that's power.
Yes, I agree with that 110%. When I started this business, listen, me never have a clue or nothing. You know, when you know, but you don't know.
huh. Yeah,
When I know of
yeah, yeah,
everything,
yeah,
I
you
love
know,
that.
yeah,
yeah.
you know, but you don't know. It's like when I came into this business, my confidence was through the roof. My confidence was through the roof, but I didn't know what to expect. Obviously, I'm starting a business from scratch. They're helping me, yes, but I don't know what the I mean, you know, you as we as humans, we have the natural eye. I
Hmm.
can't see around the corner, right? But God can see around the corner and Him gonna direct me. Right? Me can only see so far. But
Yep.
I have the confidence for no say Him gonna carry me around the corner and Him gonna show me what me need for see. All of us we're beating up ourselves because we can't see around the corner. We weren't created to see around the
Yeah,
corner.
yeah, that's not our
All
job.
you want to see, you're not gonna see it. That's just the reality. We
Yep.
don't know what tomorrow brings, but we know the grace of God I got carry with you the next day.
Right. Right.
That is a form of you believing. So if you can believe, you know, say God can carry you through the next day, why you cannot believe when it comes on to opportunities and stuff like that? As Charmaine said, this is all the CEOs, big CEOs of big companies, or even people who have successful companies. This is how they think. This is the approach that they take. They move in confidence and power, know that the universe are gonna see them through. Yeah, that's why people who don't even believe in God, right? Them have the confidence for no say it will see them through because them have that belief. They have that belief. So you have to practice your belief. What is your belief? A lot of us say a lot of things that we believe in God and this and that, and you don't practice your belief. You're not practicing what you believe. Put your belief to the test,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's what you need to do, and then watch how your circumstances are gonna change.
Change. Yep,
Indeed.
Yeah.
you're
Yep.
right. You're right. You're right. Definitely, you know, yeah, you have to approach it from a place of believe, believe, trust in the process, believe in yourself, and just know that, yeah, it can work for you and it will, work for you. I always say, you don't wait to feel ready. Once you stay disciplined, faith over fear, absolutely, your life can change. So guys, before we wrap it up here, I just kind of want to open back the floor. Any last words for persons who are watching now, watching on replay? Just leave a gem for one or two or three or four, the next five persons who will be hopping on board after watching this replay. They're gonna reach out, they're gonna get more information because they prayed, asked for a sign, asked for a way, to end the 2025 strong. And this is the opportunity. I'm saying to them, this is what you need to come be a part
Yep.
of. So leave a gem with them, as we wrap up.
All right. So I can definitely say, as a man thinketh, so is he. There's a book titled Think and Grow Rich. That simply means that your thoughts shape your reality. And that's a lot to think about. The situation that you are in right now, your very thought created that situation.
Yep.
Every single day that you're living, your thought created that scenario. So
Hmm.
if you're in a position now that you're not happy with, you created it and nobody created it. So that simply means that you can shift the way you think to create the reality that you want. And that happens up here, right? If you're not happy with where you are, don't make 2026 catch you. Work on your mindset. Start to get up in the morning and say, today is going to be a wonderful day. Everything is going to go my way. All my needs are met, and I am very grateful for everything that I have. Right? That is the mindset that you need to have. Shift into that mindset. And anytime you ask for an opportunity, look out for those opportunities because they're coming. And trust and believe that the opportunity is going to work in your favor, because whatever you think, that it shall be done. No if, no but, no maybe. If you think the opportunity now go work for you, that is what you're going to get. It now go work for you. If you think the opportunity is a scam, you are most welcome. Congratulations, you got yourself a scam. That is how the universe is set up. God give us the power to create with our thoughts. Because remember, we are little gods, you know. We are little gods in a human body
Mm-hmm.
operating through us. So him not going come down. I mean, it God there everywhere. Him not there up here, so him there everywhere. He speaks through everything that is around you. So us now talking to you about this opportunity, that is God speaking through us, telling you to take advantage of something that can change your life because it's changing our life. Your ass feet, you're watching us live. This is the opportunity that you need to take advantage of, right? So reach out to any one of us. We will share the information with you. The information video is free. You watch the information video. If it's still not clear to you, you can ask us questions. We will be more than happy to answer because we were once in your shoe. We watched the
100%.
information video, and if we never understand, we reach out to our mentor or our coach, ask all the questions so that we could take the next step forward. But your destiny is wrapped up in your movement and your thoughts. Nobody can hinder you. You are hinder your own self, and I mean that in the best way, right? So you have to can move and take the leap of faith in order to see any kind of change. Change not just happen so. You have to take the initiative. You have to participate in anything that you want to happen. You have to actively participate. That is why we are here. Okay? So that's my 2 cents.
Right?
Okay, Charmaine, the floor is
And,
yours. Thank you, Jody. That was absolutely, absolutely
Amen.
powerful.
Indeed,
Yes,
indeed, indeed.
I do like 100%, agree with
Yeah.
that. Some man think it, so is he. Yep.
Yes.
Your mind is just powerful. Your mind, and that is why it's what you put in your mind you get out. So you have to be careful what you consume in it. Your thoughts becomes your action and your deed. You know what I mean? And that is so true that you don't chase money. You attract money through who you become. You know,
Mhm.
that's one of the thing people try to, they just wanna do this business, but wanna how much money may I go make, how much money. You do not chase money. You
When you
attract
chase it, it run away
money.
from you.
You attract money through who you become. Look at all
Mhm.
those billionaires and millionaires. They never chase money. They grow into who they become and they attract money. Money comes to you. You don't chase money.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Always
yeah, yeah.
remember that. You does not chase money. And one of the thing is that what people need to understand is that people are not goal driven, you're money driven. You must be goal driven. Don't be money driven. Money will not come to you. Be goal driven. And you look at it and people want to do this business and they have a lot of little ins and oh should I oh I can't oh I was talking to this lady and she was telling me about she started somebody else and I said listen, them take the money and them go buy the Louis Vuitton shoes, them go buy the Gucci bag, you understand them, listen, drive the jalopy and invest, then you
Yeah.
can buy the product. Me believe in that.
Of
You
course.
Of course. Yep.
drive the jalopy and you invest and then you can buy the product. So you go buy the little Anakin and you carry the little bucket book until you invest, then you can go at any store, go pull down anything you want. That's
Yes.
life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So are you comfortable with the life that you're living presently? When you look back, over your life and you see where you were, and if you're still in that same position, are you growing? What has changed for you? What legacy are you leaving for your children, for your grandchildren? You must leave legacy. If you're not gonna leave legacy, it's like you're not even living. You know what I mean? So do a rain check. Do a rain check. Reevaluate yourself. Look in the mirror. Do a reflection, and ask yourself: do I love what I'm seeing? Is this the plans that God have for me? Is it been fulfilling in my life? What should I do for things to change? Take that step and you will see. Don't have any doubt when you're doing it, just believe. Because them of a saying for say believe kill and believe cure. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
we are saying to you tonight, this is an opportunity. We we are real people. See that if you lick me, yeah, me real.
Yeah.
I'm not a robot. Me
Yeah,
real.
we're not AI, guys.
I'm
We're not
real.
AI.
And we're saying to you that this opportunity can change your life. It is changing ours. It
Not
and
overnight, but
and
definitely step by step.
and this is a global business that you can. It's global. It's in 27 different countries. It's not a new. It's around for 51 years. It doesn't matter your age. As long as you're over 18, age of accountability, you can start this business. Start small and grow big. Stop doubting yourself. Invest in you. Stop blocking yourself. Because a lot of times we are, all the time, we are our own blockers. I will watch people progress. We just
Yeah.
watch people progress.
Who just did it so?
No, I will not want to take no step for change our life. Come on, come out of that and come in at this.
Come out
Yeah,
of that and come in at this. Yes. Guys, did I not tell you that I had two phenomenal powerhouse women I talked to it? Like, did I not tell you from the onset that you were in for a treat? But guess what? We want you to check out the replay. If you stayed with us for the whole entire session, we appreciate you. You know, you have question, drop it in the comment in the chat. We will definitely respond. And as you know, my ladies said, Jody and Charmaine, come and take a look at the business if you're looking for something legitimate to do. I'll leave you with this. We have a 9 to 5 and it's good. It feels stable and it pays the bills. You see, with our 9 to 5 income, we'll take out one credit card, we'll take out a mortgage, we'll do a loan for your car, we do everything against the one 9 to 5 income. But if we take out a loan to start a business, oh boy, we find all kind of excuse. But listen now, nothing not gonna change if something don't change. 2 months leave to the end of 2025. If you take action today, you can level up by the end of 2025 and start your 2026 stronger than how you start 2025. See it
mhm.
there? Go bit by bit, step by step. So all I'm saying to you, reach out with a question. Myself, Jody, Charmaine, come and take a look at this business. It literally don't hurt. As Jody said, the first step is completely free. If you look at it and you have questions afterwards, reach out, we talk. If you look at it and you think it's not for you, that's okay too. That's what free will is, right? But I'm
Mhm.
encouraging you, if you're really looking for something and you want a change, come and check out the business. But guys, without further ado, again, if nothing changes, nothing changes. We're gonna let you go. And again, we appreciate you. But when we tell you about two powerful women right here, so and guys, we're Jamaica. You know how proud I am, like
Indeed,
just
indeed.
kidding. All right. So until then, guys, you take care, walk good, and I hope to hear from you soon. And I hope to see you guys on the inside. Until then, take care. Bye.
Bless up
Bye.
yourself, everyone. Bye bye.
Start your 2026